We're hoping to get to Cartagena this weekend, but the weather is proving a bit difficult. So I was in the middle of marking some of Rowan's coursework, and my crazy wife says we're booked onto a helicopter ride in an hour. So I've rushed back to the boat. They've all kind of headed off to this helicopter thing, and now the lightning has started, and to be honest, I'm quite terrified, but I'm hoping that they've done their risk assessment and we're all going to be okay.
You and me, we're family. The bond that we share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey, along for the ride. Ho, hey, I'll stay by your side.
We'll be leaving Santa Marta Saturday probably, and heading to Cartagena.
The coastline is a very tricky coastline actually. It's apart from the thunderstorms, there's a river we've got to pass which has a lot of debris coming out, so you've got to pass that during the day to avoid the debris. There's a lot of current against you, and the wind is against the current, so there's a lot of a lot of choppy water. So today we're just going to get the boat cleaned up, a few sort of last minute repairs, and then wait for that weather window to move on.
It's good to keep on top of the jobs.
So this is the rib we got in the spinnaker from Balluna on the way down from Curacao. So some of it is along the seam, but some of it isn't, so it's a bit of an awkward one. So I'm going to patch it up with some spinnaker tape now.
A patch before we carry on the next leg of our journey. While Woody's doing that, I am cleaning the interior of the boat. So I've taken all the cushions out that we covered with sailcloth, and I've scrubbed them all clean. And now I'm hoovering down there and opening the bilges up and hoovering there too. It doesn't look half as glamorous, but hey, it's all got to be done. Me again with another finger injury. I can do a whole episode or series on finger injuries that you can get on a boat. And this time it wasn't on the normal winch, it was the anchor windlass. It's the machine that brings the chain up of the anchor. Woody needs to go up and change the ceiling light today, so I hoist him up. And normally we put the line around the windlass, and that's usually my job. I always wear gloves. But today I was getting it ready, so I was taking the chain. I wanted to get the chain off the windlass. So I got the hand controller, and on the hand controller you never really know which is up and down. And so I pressed it, and instead of dropping it down, it went up, and my finger got caught between the chain and the windlass. And Rowan's like, Mum, there's a lot of blood. So anyway, it came down here, and it turns out what I've done is I've managed to catch this in there, and the whole of that bit of skin is like, I haven't actually flapped it back, but I think it could flap back. So Rowan is really good at first aid now. She got the stuff out, and she put these, they're very amazing steri strips. I'm going to buy massive batches of them, because they hold everything together. And so that's holding the skin together right now. Anyway, the good news is that I don't think it's broken, because I know what a broken finger feels like. I can move it. I'm not doing it too much because I want that skin to heal. But I just feel a bit sick. Just feel really demoralised that I've done it again. I've, another stupid accident. And I was just ready to do things this afternoon. It's kind of like taken all my energy away, and I just feel a massive slump. I feel stupid, and there's a bit of pain. So, lessons learnt. Think again, stop and think about what you're doing. I'm definitely going to put an up. I'm going to write up on that thing so I know which is up and which is down, because that is really annoying. Wear gloves all the time. Don't put your hands anywhere near a chain and a windlass.
And to add to all the boat jobs, we also found that with the strong winds, the cleat had actually pulled away from the pontoon. And so nothing really much was holding the bow of our boat in. So we had to get that sorted before we had to go and do another trip to the supermarket to do another reprovision.
Our freezer's empty because we went away and emptied it out. So now we're kind of restocking a bit, but there's not many vegetables here. It's disappointing, so we're going to have to try again in a market, I think.
So we were getting all stocked up, ready to follow our friends who were already leaving the next morning. We were going to follow along with them, or so we thought they were all going.
I got left. It's great. I'm grounded for so long.
Well, okay, so lovely David was left behind, and however much we want to take him with us, I don't think the family would allow it, so we're going to take him back.
Well, the thing is, I woke up and I immediately came over to the captain's lounge because I knew she was there. But I didn't take my computer or my shoes or anything.
The marina are helping out here.
Marina guy.
My family doesn't love me. I'm just kidding.
They love you so much, that's why they left you sleeping.
Ooh, true. They want me to grow from this experience and become an adult.
Yeah.
So what happened was David had woken up to go and say goodbye to Rowan in the captain's lounge, but his family thought that he was still asleep in his cabin. So they'd set off without him.
We're going to go to the swimming pool in the hotel. We're just going over, and then we went to the office to pay, and then suddenly this woman was like, "Oh, do you want to go on a helicopter?" And then my mum was just like, "Okay," and then she checked the price, so like that was way too much. And then she made it a bit cheaper, and that she still said that's way too much. And then she called her boss and said that they're really sad, they really want to go on it. And they made it so £144, and now we're going to go on a real life helicopter.
So yeah, we are quite excited about that. Something that doesn't ever happen every day. Here we go.
Because it can be very dangerous. Sometimes we don't see the thing spinning. So maybe with the kids, please always with your parents, beside your parents, and always in the front that the pilot can see you. If maybe something flies out, like away, the hat, like the mask or whatever, let us know that we will go and grab the stuff. You're gonna have a headset set, and you're gonna be able to speak with the pilot the whole time. If you would ask questions, what is this, where we are flying about, like he will tell you. Or if you're not feeling good and you want to land right away, you can let him know as well, okay? You can decide it. Okay, you're gonna be in the front with the pilot. You're gonna be in the floor. You're gonna see as well, not just in the front, but on the floor. It's pretty cool, right? Okay, so we're ready. We hope you enjoyed the flight, that you have a great time here in Santa Marta, in Colombia, with the leaders, okay?
Thank you.
So welcome, and let's go.
Yeah.
Who's excited?
We're going in that. You haven't just seen it. Going in a helicopter. Well, he was just like with this one knob just moving up and down like that. And then like flicking a few switches, but it was awesome. There was like these dial things, like hundreds of them. I wear these like headphone things, and it was like a glass floor so I could see underneath, and it was like a glass thing so I could see in front. The way it tipped, it like, instead of just a plane that goes like that, and that, it just went like that and like that. It didn't just go that and that. It like turned all the way. And at one point, when he was turning a bit fast, it like the helicopter was like almost vertical. And I think that was the best part. I think when on one side it was just sky and one side it was just water. I think that was the best part.
Scary. First time I've been in a helicopter. See, you're never too old to enjoy yourself.
That was the best time of my life. I went on a real life helicopter. A helicopter. A real life helicopter.
So a mix of feelings there, and not everyone's cup of tea, but stay tuned for next episode when we make the journey from Santa Marta to Cartagena. A big thanks for watching, and especially thanks to our patrons who make these videos possible. If you'd like to become part of the Patreon family, then follow the link in the description below, or just put Mothership Adrift Patreon and I'll take you to the right place.
You and me, we're family. The bond that we share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey.
Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing, and don't forget we have another channel which is dedicated to boat maintenance called Mothership Maintenance. So it'd be great if you subscribe to that too. Thank you. And don't forget to check out our new t-shirt designs available on our merchandise store.